of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from South Florida. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. At their own 23-yard line. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Ready. Off-play action, it's Tua. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, you allow this to linger the rest of the day. You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. At their own 27-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's going to be intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll take this one in. Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Looking to run, and it's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9, brings up 2nd and a yard.
Fake the handoff, now to it. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
1st and 10.
Yeah, ready.
A shotgun snap for 2. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Tua, give it to Etienne. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. Play action, he'll set up to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 29.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and that's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Dolphins 16-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Down. They'll set up to throw. Got a man. That's Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Seattle.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Second down and 3. From the gun, here's Tua. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Byron Murphy getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This throw right side is caught by him. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the 1st time here today. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tua. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin.
By the Seahawks. It's a turnover on downs.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
On the handoff, this is Walker. Open space to the 35. And he will score! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Now the point after drop from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way.
Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll toss it here to H.A. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now it's Tua. This one complete, right side. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Miami.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 2. Here's 2. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Waddle's first catch, good for a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Tua going to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. We are through one. 28-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they are set to start the drive with first and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Room to run at the 30. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Seahawks stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
A run, and it's H.A. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. Moving outside the pocket. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. A gain there of 15. Good for a Dolphins first down.
That's good.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced beyond the throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And that is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And he finds Tyreek. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's a give to Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
All right, come on. Hey.
Now Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Out, that's Swift bad. Go, 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 get him, go get him.
Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
They're right here. Ready, G, with it. Out.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Hold it ready. Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 72. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Ready. 19, 18. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Bronco.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught. And he's in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
All right, come on.
Now a first down throw for Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here's 2 and out on second down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Set. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 card. 70 range. 70 range. Ready, ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19. Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, 19, Lion. Hurt 19. Hurt, hurt.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
On the set.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, he's got Tobin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Shorty got that body, yada, yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides. And you better choose wisely. That's my vibe.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. 60 even. 60 even. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Back to the air one more time. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Room to run at the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now ahead, he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is caught. What a throw. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Now the point after drop for Myers. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man, Malik Washington. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a
gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Now it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Third down, 3 to go.
Go ahead.
Tua to throw again. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
They're going to go. It's Tua. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
Ready, shot. Ready, T. What's it?
Throwing again, it's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin.
They'll take over his first and 10 on their own 26-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And
he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. Boye Mafe in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Ready, team!
From the gun, here's Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Good. Out!
They snap it to Tua. That's going to be caught. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down.
yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
He'll manage only a couple. Tom Robinson, the man to bring him down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set. Crackle 80. Steady.
for Seattle. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk, take over.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Digba, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And he's out of bounds. It would be a 1st down, however. There is a flag down. It looks like it is on the offense. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 50.
19, 19, 19, 19.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Up to the 3, it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further.
66. Dolphins nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's H.A. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, they need 7.
Ready.
From the pistol, here's H.A. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Ready. Out.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Hey. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Open man, the tackle. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And so much, and remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. One last throw here for Tua. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to